Today I just wanted to make a quick video about a little exercise that can help in dealing with your inner critic. I think that it's important a lot of times to try and understand when you're having thoughts or self-doubt or negative self-talk, that you try to understand where some of those belief systems came from in order to dismantle them. And so, one of the belief systems that I have to work on constantly to dismantle is body image. And through some shadow work, I was able to go back and look and journal and identified the first time that I ever body shamed myself or remember feeling shame about my body. My memory's not super great from my elementary years, but this memory, I was about 11 or 12. And it was just a beach vacation with a friend, and being in a bathing suit in a two-piece next to her, thinking that I looked bad because she was smaller than I was, and and her taking pictures on that beach vacation and then sharing those with friends at school. And just to share her experience on the trip. And I remember how that the embarrassment that I felt for people seeing me in a two-piece really led to some behaviors of me engaging in sports and starting to work out and starting to pay more attention to the food I ate, which did result in some binging and then not eating enough habits for the majority of my life. I did this shadow work, and through it, I journaled through it and was able to have this great clarity in writing myself a letter from myself now and telling my 11 or 12-year-old self what I would want to say to myself now. And what that looked like is, hugging myself and telling my 11-year-old self how much I loved her, how worthy she is, how beautiful she is, and how her worth is not tied up in what she looks like. It was apologizing to her for believing the lies that society and magazines and TV and other places had taught her, and really trying to dismantle that belief system. And in that practice, which was very emotional, I actually felt like a weight come off of my shoulders. And I feel like I healed that inner child part of me. And going back, and this did look like several other times and incidences that I could recall. Another time in ninth grade, another time in 10th grade, going back and really writing and journaling through these and telling myself the same thing over and over again. You are beautiful. You are worthy. I'm so sorry that you were so hard on yourself. And through this practice, I did feel an immense amount of healing. And I started to use this now when I'm having those moments when I'm looking in the mirror for too long and squeezing my rolls, telling myself to stop, that I love myself and that I am beautiful and that I am not going to subscribe to the belief system that society has created because it's bullshit. A couple other things that I did that have been really helpful is that I purged my social media and had to clean house for celebrities or fitness coaches that unbeknownst to them, that when I looked at their sites, they created this comparison. And they created this I need to go and I need to work out. I had to stop following those, and I started to follow a lot of body positive people who are out there and are teaching people like me how to be more confident and how to love their bodies more. I also, have started to tell myself, when I put an outfit on and then I start to take it off because I don't like the way that it feels or looks, that if it fits, I'm going to wear it. And, trying to go out and trying to be more confident. Because what I did learn is that throughout my whole life, people have not seen me the way that I have seen myself. And a way to kind of help with that as well is, and this goes for anything, confidence, body, anything. I made a list of all the things that people would say about me, from the notes that I have, from old clients, from teams I worked with, from peers, from coworkers, from old bosses, from family members, looking back on, birthday cards, thinking about the things that my mom told me growing up. I made a list, past my ex, like past things about the things people said about me, about how hardworking I am, how beautiful I am, how helpful I am, how much how I brought a light into their life. And I made a list of as many things as I could recall. And what my best friend has said to me, I made a list and like put who had said those things. And it's maybe not an all-inclusive list, but I haven't actually had to take it out in a while, but I would take it out and read it whenever I was really doubting myself, and remind myself that when I'm doubting myself or when I'm being very low on myself, I cannot trust myself in that moment. I can't trust myself with the view of myself. And so that has really helped me to kind of pull me back up to be like, remember that, Stephanie, you are your worst critic. And remember that it's going to take some time to dismantle a lifetime of lies about what your worth really is in. And remember all the things that you've read. I've read a lot of books about the body and the mind, and that's really helped. And I've also reminded myself of what my values are, which it's not to stay young forever and to be beautiful. It really is to show up and to love and to bring good into the world. And if a thought or an idea doesn't fall into those values, then I just need to get rid of it. So, focusing on my physical appearance does not fall into loving others and to bringing good into the world. And so through this practice, this has really helped me when my inner critic is being really hard on me, and has really helped me to be more confident. And it's also helped me to heal and to love myself where I'm at. So I hope that helps you today. I have some more journal prompts, some more shadow prompts if you're interested. I also have some recommendations for some books if anybody needs them. But I promise that you can get there on the other side of it, whether you have to work with a therapist or a coach, or whether you can do some of these practices on your own. You can dismantle the belief system that you know is wrong, the one that's telling you that you're not worthy enough, whether it's your mind, your body, or where you're presently at in life. I think a lot of us deep down have a seedling of this doesn't feel right, to engage in this self-abuse. And so let me know, reach out to me if you have any questions. I hope that this was helpful for today.